All right, people, all the outsiders, you know what it is. When you see me, Dooney, and a special guest, it is time. It's time for We Outside. And just as a reminder, if y'all are rocking with real conversation, well, then you need to be locked in with this situation because that's exactly what it is. Always, we got a special guest, and that is my brother, LaBent. Let me tell you, it's dope when we have guests that either myself or Dooney have some type of relationship or know about. And I was blessed enough to meet LaBent by way of Monster Yo, our family member, two-time family member Monster Yo, on
Yeah.
the We Outside live cast back this last summer. And Monster Yo just wanted to connect us just on our energies. And then, me and LaBent connected on something a little bit more on the personal side. And that's blossomed to a really, really honorable and privileged for me, I would say, relationship with this king right here. And he does a lot. He's a musician. He stays out in LA. He's back and forth sometimes between LA and Las Vegas area. He's hustling. He's working right now. Literally working right now while he's outside with us. So
Literally,
when
man.
That's dope.
people know what the typical if you would see a picture in the dictionary next to the definition of the word hustle or hustler, it would be this man right here, LaBen. So he's a man of many talents, a man of many skills, and he's one of the realest people I know, bro. So that's my little introduction to you. But go ahead, brother, and let the people outside know in your own words who you are, what you're about, bro, and we're just gonna have a conversation.
Yeah, man. So okay, so thank you for that introduction, Mikey P. I appreciate you, man. That was gorgeous right there. I love it. But yeah, I go by the name of LaBen. For you guys who don't know, some of y'all probably follow me on Instagram or Facebook or whatever the case may be. But LaBen all over all platforms, Apple Music, LaBen, everything. LABENT. Period. That's it. Um, but as for what I do right now, what Mikey P mentioned was my cybersecurity job that I got going on right now. I work from home, remote, and this job is boring as heck, but it pays the bills. As far as
Mm-hmm.
musician is concerned, like literally, I've been rapping since I was 9 years old, man. I don't want to throw no industry names, who I'm related to or anything of that nature in the mix. I'm just LaBent. I'm me. I've been doing this by myself independently for a very long time. Um, if you want to hear my music, go to my LaBent page on Instagram, LABENT. Get it from there. But yeah,
Go ahead
man,
and drop that in, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that in the comments.
for sure. But yeah, so yeah,
Um,
man of many talents, man. I do all my own tattoos. I've been a tattoo artist since I was about 17 years old. I'm 36 now. So yeah, I've been doing that, drawing, doing custom clothing, things of that nature, bro. I literally do it all. Man of many talents. So jack of all trades, master of none type thing. You feel me? So that's pretty much my intro.
Well, what I love about that is the diversification, right? I mean,
Oh
it's
yeah,
it's
it's
important to
hard
have
to come
many
across the
hustles
board,
because
bro. Yeah,
it is. It's important because anybody that's been in business long enough or is an entrepreneur knows that if there's there's usually a typical down season for any business of
yeah,
any kind, right? And you got to be prepared for that. Unless you're literally a like corporation that can take
yeah.
that
That,
slow
that's why
season.
my hands are in
Um,
several cookie jars right now. You know what I'm saying? Because it always fluctuates type stuff. You feel me? So I could be doing tattoos in the summer where people want to show off their summer bodies, and you know what I'm saying. Wintertime where I'm drawing and doing custom paint or airbrushing on jackets and stuff of that nature. You feel me? Like it goes up and down each season. So yeah,
Well, what's really dope about everything that you do that I've come to appreciate is a lot of things, if not everything that you do, literally go hand in hand, right?
yeah,
So the rapping leads, I'm sure, to some tattooing opportunities or some airbrushing on some jackets or whatnot
yeah,
opportunity as well. So, and then it just helps overall to just the networking with the different
yeah.
things
Of
that you
course,
do
of
as well,
course.
right?
Like
How,
it,
how,
it, it
how do you balance that, bro? What's your trick, if there
there,
is even a
there's
trick?
there's no trick at all. Um, every industry that it only takes one industry for everything to kind of fall in line, if you will, right? So with the music, clothing, and fashion goes right along with that. You know what I mean? So basically, what I do is I network literally all in one. Basically, like that's basically the trick. I network basically like that. That's basically the trick. I network all in one. I tell them about the art, give them a card for the art. I have this thing called Popple, right? It's on the back of my phone. So when I tap my phone on the back of their phone, all my information pops up. You feel me? And that's on Android and Apple. So yeah, it goes all hand in hand. So basically, I tell them about the music, and they be like, "Oh yeah, what else you do?" Like I write for people. You know, I've written for several celebrities. So singer songwriter, that's another one. So I've done that, and everything that I do, literally in a list, like in a short little list, is on a card. I can show you the card. I got stickers, everything. It's all everywhere, like bro. And I'll be outside passing them out too. For real, bro. So everything just goes hand in hand. Like everybody that's in the music industry also does art. You know, everybody that does art also writes music. Everybody that writes music also dances, also does fashion. It all goes, it's in a line. It's like it all lines up, literally. So I never really have to go outside of my realm for anything else.
You know, ask for anything more than that because everything feeds into the same place. It's dope because you've got that umbrella corporation kind of going on, and then you got everything that is under the brand that is LaBent's. Honestly, that's really what it comes down to. Oh God, what was I gonna say? Talking about your is growing. Go ahead, Dooney. Go ahead, Dooney.
That reminds me of what Joe was trying to do, but he ain't doing it the right way.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I don't think any way is the wrong or right way. It just depends on the personality that you're home doing it. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I think. Well, you know, when I don't think that you have the type of energy, right? That when you're doing it, that you would step on people or overlook people.
No, definitely not.
That's what I mean by doing it right. Okay. Some people get there, but I appreciate the fact how you got there, right?
Yeah.
That that energy is everything, bro.
Yeah, thank you. Everything. And going along with what you said, bro. Stepping on people's toes. If you got to step on somebody's toes to do business, you don't belong in that business.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like there's no way that people can't see a snake coming. You feel me? Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Like we know these things, bro. Like, and I'm not saying like I'm a super professional or whatever, but I could see a whole lot of things before it even get there, and I'll be like, nah, can't work with him. Like, I'm good. Like, but I never shut anything down before I get a chance to talk to somebody though. That's the thing about me.
Right.
I gotta look you in your eyes and talk to you first before I make any decision. You feel me? So, but yeah,
it's important, bro. We talked about there and what Dooney, to add on to what Dooney was talking about, doing it the right way. You said looking at people's eyes, like knowing what's coming. It's like a game of chess, right? It's like snakes in the grass. You have that vision to see him coming, because that's they live, bro. And one thing I've always appreciated about you, getting to know you as I have over this almost last year at this point, is your humbleness, bro. Like, sometimes we're talking and you'll see a family member just as like part of the conversation, just like I would talk about Dooney and as my family member. It's just it's wild, but you're humble about it as well. And nor do you like you even said at this conversation, I could sit here and name this one and this one who I'm related to. But the point I'm making from that is you don't use that as your catalyst to get anywhere in life. You've always hustled your way to what you want and not using someone or something.
So definitely bro.
Yeah, bro, because if you can't do it for yourself, well, let's say that
ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You feel me? Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. And it took me a very long time, bro. You don't even understand. Like we had conversations about this. What I had to go through to have the mental that I have right now. You feel me? Bro, it's been crazy work, bro. I've been through homelessness, you know what I'm saying, jail time, all the whole nine, bro. Like, and it took me a lot to find my niche. You feel me? Like, man, you're good at art. You're artistic with your words. You can do this. Like this is what you meant for. I'm outside trying to be a worker. I'm working at Target, bro. I'm like this ain't the lick, bro. Like I got to do something for me. Do you feel me? And
Right.
again, that took me through a lot of freaking trials and tribulations right there, bro. Jail time, you know what I'm saying? Dealing with the wrong people, you know what I'm saying? Having to learn certain people, having to learn my mistakes, having to stay out the streets, and sometimes walk your ass on a sidewalk. Like, the streets ain't for everybody.
Right.
I love sidewalks. So I'm just saying, bro. Like,
Right.
yeah, man. Like, I'm cool on that. But yeah, it's been a journey, Mikey, for real.
Wow.
Man, indeed. What have you learned from those failures? Because like I was talking with somebody yesterday and they were talking about failure. I love failure, bro. I love failures because they teach you so many things, not just life lessons, but if we're talking about business and entrepreneurship, as long as you're paying attention as you're walking that path, you're going to learn some things from those failures. Is there anything that stands out to you from failures that you've experienced in life that you're like, you know what, that might have sucked in the fucking moment, but I'm very happy in the long run that it happened?
With me, Mikey, like my mindset is more so you know how like Kobe got the Mamba mentality type thing, and Kendrick got the mindset like he like you mess up one time, like it's a mess up. It's you can take an L, you feel me? But you got to keep your head up while you're doing it. You feel me? Just be like, yeah, I messed up. That's cool. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But you know, you as a kid, you fall on your butt, right? You get back up. Like, what did we learn? You feel me? Like it's just that simple. There's no like easy or hard way to explain it, bro. Like my mindset is just, I know, especially as a man, bro, I know I'm a mess up. And everything I do, I'm a mess up. But I also understand that there's no such thing as perfect.
Right.
There is every mistake imperfect. You feel me? If you look at the word imperfect, it's I'm perfect, but it's like it's a weird way to put it, but at the same time, that's my mentality. You feel me? That's what I got tatted on my sides right here. Perfectly imperfect. Perfect lie. I'm perfect. Cause that's just how I feel about me. You feel me? So that's my mentality. You feel me? And I know I'm not, but that's just a reminder. Every time I look in the mirror, like, nigga, you ain't perfect. Like, shut up. But you're gonna go out there and get it perfectly.
Right.
I can just really accept that, right? You what you described there in that discussion piece was one of mine and Dooney's favorite words, especially when we're having conversations.
Yeah.
Accountability.
Oh,
Dooney, I want to ask you real quick. When you know we've been on this call for about 10 minutes right now, but when you get in the 10 minutes or so that we've been talking with LaBent's, when you hear him just say the few things that he's said so far, what stands out to you? I'm curious what stands out to you because he's been bringing a lot of energy, and I love having these conversations. And I was talking to him. I think we were talking last Thursday on the phone, and I was like, "Yo, I'm really excited for you to get to meet Dooney." So I'm just curious, Dooney, when you hear talking about the things like accountability, accepting and embracing the failures, what are your thoughts when you hear that coming from him?
I'm proud, humble.
Appreciate it.
What do you say? My sense of hope and faith is always renewed when I hear a young brother speak the words that he's speaking. You know what I'm saying? Bro, it's different. And I love it, bro. You know what I mean? Because the more of us that think that way, the more infectious we can become.
And I love talking to like, I don't know how y'all call them, but I call them the YNs. You feel me? These little dudes crazy. But honestly, me and my boy, he's actually in Africa right now, doing his little ministry thing. He's on the journey himself. He used to be a gang member from Temecula, I think. No, not Temecula, Tacoma, Washington. There you go. But yeah, bro he did jail time, got stabbed in the face, and he turned his life over to Jesus and was like, man, I'm done with rapping, I'm done with everything. And I was like, man, I don't blame you. You feel me? And he's really doing he's really doing his thing. If you want to look him up too, online, IG, his name is Nomad for Christ. So he travels like, yeah, he travels to like Dubai, he travels to Saudi Arabia, Africa, and he's just preaching the word to YNs like all over the country, all over the states. You feel me? And he's doing a dang good job, bro.
Right. Yeah, salute. Yeah, we need that everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
We need everybody.
He ain't nothing but about 35, bro. Like he's
right.
a young too.
Wow.
Like when I
you can't ask for more.
It gives me hope, because I'll be like, bro, like that's my boy. Like we used to rip and run the streets low key. Like
right.
Now he just pastor, Pastor Brandon.
right.
I'm like, dang.
I think something to note there, and both of you, I'm sure, would agree, right? You are who you surround yourself with.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
You know, so let's talk about this for a minute, right quick, because you keep good company, bro. You keep good company. You're smart about, like you said earlier, the decisions that you make, and that very much includes the people that you surround yourself with, right?
Correct.
What was the experience like for you, you know, from kind of some of the things that you spoke on in your own introduction, you know, trials and tribulations and some failures that you experienced in life? What was the feeling or the process for you when you started to notice that, hey man, like if I'm trying to get to a better part of life, or in a part of my entrepreneurial journey, even, there might not be some people that could come along for that journey for me, right?
And that's the biggest thing right there, bro.
And you don't have to get like specific, but in general, how do you wrap your mind around that today versus like when you were going through that process, when you're just like, yo,
the only way I can really wrap my mind around
is you don't align with what I'm doing going forward.
Right. Okay. But the only way I could wrap my mind around that at this very moment, you feel me? I think about it all the time, but it's like, it's still kind of unbelievable, because I didn't know how comfortable I could be around certain people in my life. You feel what I'm talking about? Like certain girls, certain dudes, certain people that I used to hang around every day. They had to go for me to get to where I'm going.
Right.
Like God will literally remove certain people from you just so you can see your light and let it shine, because there's certain people that suppresses your light while you on your journey, because you fucking around messing with these people.
Right.
So you know dang well you don't belong with them. Like you always feel uneasy, like, you know what I'm saying? And
not who you are.
It was a whole thing, bro. But that's what I think. You feel me? That's how I feel, and that's what I see, that God just like slowly but surely removing certain people from my life, and it's just like, damn, this nigga gone. Where he at?
Right.
And God just like, don't worry about it.
Right.
Keep moving. Then I'm like,
everybody meant to be where you going.
Yeah. And I just keep going, just keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? People don't call me. Sometimes when people don't call me, bro, I ignore them and I forget about them. Oh God, bro, I just forget about it. Like I don't even remember numbers sometimes, bro. I don't.
Right.
Even things like that call me, text me, and like in 2 years, we catching up on a conversation from 2 years ago, and I'll be like, who the hell is this? What? New phone, who this? I'm good, bro. Like, I could have been dead. Like, what the heck? Hey, bro, how you doing? What? Nah, I don't do those, bro. I don't do those.
Right.
That's so true, though, because I mean, 2 years later, you're such a different person, especially somebody like you.
You change a little bit every day.
Yes, and at the rate that you, from getting to know you over this last year, I know you're someone who's you're trying to elevate as quick as possible, but you're also trying to do it as the way that the universe has it laid out for you. And you kind of just spoke to it in that standpoint, that sometimes, you know, God of the universe is going to close those doors for you. Sometimes you do have to make that conscious effort just to close that door for you. And then I think that kind of that generally like really speaks to kind of the context of the question, that it's like that I asked with, what's that process for you, bro? Like I'm still on go. It's just really a matter of if you're coming with me, and not coming with me right in the coattails, but are you with me shoulder by shoulder as my brother, as my sister?
I mean,
you know, whatever that individual.
You got to kind of see that type of support in the beginning, You feel me? Like I'm still at the beginning of my, my career choices and everything of that nature, right? So like I'm not there at the pinnacle. You feel me? I'm nowhere near where I need to be, how I feel where I need to be. Right now, I'm in the process of elimination. You feel what I'm talking about? So everybody who stepped aside that I seen jealousy or envy in, that's what I meant in the beginning. Like when you look at somebody in their eyes, you could tell. Like the way they talk to you could tell. Like they'd be like, yeah, bro, this is good. I love that song, but it's, it could be tweaked this here, and there. If I feel like it's perfect, it's perfect.
Right.
You feel me? I don't need that second opinion from a non-professional.
Right.
If you like, you producing, you know what I'm saying? For somebody like Jay-Z or Lil Wayne, which
right.
who I actually recorded with at the Palms in Las Vegas. His name's Jeremiah. Dope dude, super dope dude. I met him through my brother. But yeah, like somebody like him, if he tells me to tweak something, I'ma tweak it. Cause it's like he got a better ear than I do. I know I'm humble enough to listen to somebody, but unhumble enough not to listen to a non-professional. Like I'll take heed to it, but you know what I'm saying? Like I'll just it'll rub me kind of the wrong way, because bro, like you've never rapped a lyric in your life. Like you've never written anything for anybody in your life. Like I'm not trying to shun nobody down, but at the same time, it's like doctors. I always need a second, third opinion. You feel me? Like
when you say that, it's like somebody saying, I think something's wrong with me. Should I go to the doctor or should I go to fucking WebMD?
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly, bro. You gotta go to, it's not that I don't hear you. I hear you, and you might be right. But let me go check this real brief. Let me go fact check this real brief. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't just listen to just one person. You feel me? But yeah, that's just my mindset, bro. But yeah.
I think that's important too, because you are a collector of information. You take in that you're taking in information, whether it's going to the doctor or meeting somebody new for the first time or whatever the case might be, and then you can decipher through that information what makes the most sense for you and what you got going on and how that's going to affect you, whether it's your career or go to the doctor from a health standpoint or whatever the case be. How do you feel taking that process when it comes to your entrepreneurial journey, whatever part of it, your music, tattooing, whatever the case might be? How do you feel that taking that approach benefits you? And I'm talking you specifically, not like the general person out there, because we're talking about your process. What benefits do you think it gives to you?
One major benefit that I definitely can say is it shields me. Like it shields me from all the BS in the world, bro. It definitely shields me. Sometimes I'm not even going. We had a conversation about this too. Sometimes I got to take a little bit of drink just to have a cool head when I walk outside, bro, because anything can happen. You feel me? And I ain't going out sober. I'm just saying. I'm messing around with you, but nah, yeah, like the real benefactor of it is it shields me. My mindset literally shields me, bro, because like, it's like a telekinetic ability, low key, if you will. Like when even my girl could tell you, bro, my wife could tell you, like everywhere I go, even when I go outside, I hone this positive energy for no reason. Because I know that there's nothing outside that's gonna harm me if I'm not trying to harm it. You feel me? So I never walk outside with no negativity in my mind, in my heart, and in my soul, my passion. Like everything is positive. Everybody's a target. Everybody can get it in a positive light, though. Like, hey, take this card, man. Let me draw some. Let me draw on you for some money. You feel me? Like that's the type of stuff I'm on. I'm not like, hey, bro, let me buy this ounce. I'm cool on all that, bro. I don't wanna, because to me, bro, negativity mostly comes from the police. That's just the truth. I'm sorry to say, but not sorry. Like, bro, like they I'm a target because I got tattoos on my face, tattoos on my neck, all over. You know what I'm saying? Like they look at me as I'm selling drugs immediately. That's the first thought that they see. So what I'm talking about with my tunnel vision, I see positivity in everything I look at. They don't, and we all know this.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the difference. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's the difference between me and the negative stuff that I see. But that's what shields me. The fact that I have tunnel vision. Where I'm walking, I don't see nothing else. I only see the point where I'm trying to get to. That's it. You feel me? That's it, bro. I'm not looking nowhere else. If I see you look at me, I'll acknowledge you. Hello, how you doing? Let me hand you a business card. My name's LaBent's. You know, I do my little hustle spiel. That's it. After that, shake hands, leave. If you hit me up later, you hit me up later. But I always get them to hit me up later, and I always get that bread out their pocket.
Right.
You feel me? And that's the only goal, bro. Pay the bills. I got a daughter to feed, bro. Baby needs some shoes.
Right.
But yeah.
Well, I love that approach that you take. It's funny, Dooney, as he was saying that, I remember the conversation that you and I had, and I think it's warranted to bring it up constantly. You know, LaBent's, I had a conversation with Dooney a long time ago. He was out doing some work with a young king in the community, and you know, Dooney was doing the same thing that you just said, smiling, nodding, because you could put that energy up until somebody gives you a reason not to, like a legitimate reason, right? Because we got to pick and choose our battles. There's definitely something that we just got to walk away from. You know, but if it becomes something more of a legit threat, well, then that's a different story, right? But you put out the good energy more times than not. That positive energy is going to flow in return.
How you feel?
I think it's important because people.
How you feel is absolutely a choice. Why would you not
bro? See, that's good. Even if you mad when you go to sleep, bro, wake up and thank God for a new day.
Like, why would you not choose peace, right?
Yep.
Why would you not choose to be happy, to be, you know, like, like
that's how I be thinking. Like when I wake up, sometimes my girl she'll wake up on the wrong side of the bed. You know, girls with they issues. Like, I could make this girl smile on her period, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Excuse my language, but like, you know, they get real evil around that time. You feel me? With me, she's always happy, bro. Always. And it's not me trying to make her happy. I'm trying to be happy.
Right.
All I like what you said, dude. All I want is peace,
right?
Bro.
Like, as humans, we feed off that frequency and energy. Of people that were around.
Yep.
And I think that's important because again, why not? To what you were just talking about, Dooney, why are you gonna walk around all pissed off or upset or mad? If you're putting good energy out there, that is infectious. No different than if you're putting some negative bullshit out there, that is infectious. Like, if you walk through somewhere like you were talking about, LaBent's, and you know, you're looking up with your head up and you're at least giving a little crack of a smile or a smile,
bro,
or
I
just
smile big
that
every
positive
time.
energy to somebody.
Especially when I walk past white people, I'll be like, hey, how you doing? Oh God, bro, like, for real.
Right.
But the first thing, the flip side, though, right? Like, think about it. If you weren't doing that, I'm not even saying the complete flip side of it, like mean mugging people, right? But if you were even like in between,
my girl always say I got the coldest
stoic,
stare in the world, bro. Like when I'm walking out, like I don't necessarily approach with a smile. Like I'm looking because I'm focused. You feel me? When I got that tunnel vision, I look like the villain. You feel me? Like, they look at me and be like, and then when we lock eyes, I'll be like, hello, how you doing? Complete code switch, bro. Complete code switch. They be like, oh damn, I thought you was a thug. I'd be like, nah, bro. This ain't that and that ain't this. Nah.
Right.
But it's just like that's what I mean too. Like, and it's not. I'm not gonna put a race on it because it's everybody. Black people or melanated kings and queens look at melanated people like they the enemy. You feel me? Like, I could walk outside and just look like this right now.
Conditioning.
You feel me? And the police will pull me over, bet money, mistaken identity, boom, done deal.
Yeah.
We know who you are. Let me see your ID. And if I come back and I'm not co-op, then guess what? I'm going to jail.
You might be murdered.
I'm already the enemy. But
you might be murdered.
If police pass by me and I show them that I'm not the enemy, hey, hello, how you doing? They're gonna pass me by like, oh hey, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
That's not the nigga we looking for. No, that's not. It can't be him.
Right.
He's too nice.
Right. It can escalate very quickly, like Dooney was saying. Like Dooney was saying, like that can turn into murder real quick.
It's happened
real
so
quick.
many times, especially in front of my face, bro. It's happened several times. Several times, bro. And it's not gonna stop. There's nothing we can really do about it.
Yes, we can.
I mean, we can, but that's going to war at that time because they're not gonna stand for no standing. Just saying, we're gonna have to do it with our brains, not with guns, with no fists. Just saying, bro. It's a lot we can do about it.
And I think what he's talking about, Dooney,
It's time to start training.
You're right. We can.
It's time to start training our troops.
Yep. Hey, have you seen Dooney? Have you seen the new Black Panthers in Philadelphia? No, Boston. They out there in Boston, like in the streets with the guns, like
Detroit,
they outside for real.
Detroit as well. It's a few streets, bro. And
bro,
I mean,
they really outside.
This is the, I mean,
really out there. I love watching that type of stuff, bro. But
man, but our people are waking up, bro. We were asleep for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they still got a lot of us asleep because technology, bro. They're able to program them, bro. And we don't understand that we're being programmed to, you know what I mean, through the media. And
look, bro, check me out though. You
know what I mean?
Yeah. You said technology, right? Check me out though. I'm gonna challenge both of y'all to try this, right? Y'all gotta try this. Okay. My phone, I never fall asleep with it next to me. Ever.
Okay.
And I'm hardly really ever on it. Like unless I'm on like, I give it like an hour. I time myself all the time, like an hour, 2 hours, maybe. You know what I'm saying? If I'm really feeling it, I'll be on Facebook. I'll be on FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? With Mikey P or whatever the case may be. But after that, I put this motherfucker down, charge it, boom, leave it alone. You feel me? And then I sit, do a couple of push-ups, do a little, some prayers, everything of that nature. I pick up a book and read it. You feel me? I can show you the books that I'm reading right now: Art of War and Egyptian Artifacts. You feel me? So, yeah, bro. Like I'm still into books. You feel me? So a lot of people my age are not. But this is the challenge, right? I'm gonna need both of y'all to do this. Hold your phone like this, right? And whenever you have somebody next to you, right? Hold your phone like this and have them push your hand down, right? Bet money, I bet you money. If they push your hand down while your phone is in your hand's gonna go down, right? Now, if you hold them up without your phone and they push your hands ain't going nowhere. That represents the weakness that the power that the phone is taking from you.
Wow.
You feel me? So when you speak about technology, bro, I know a lot about that. Like I know a lot about it a little bit, bro. I don't know everything, but I for damn sure know that Nipsey Hussle was killed because of Dr. Sebi. That's for sure. Yep.
My wife always said that.
Yeah.
That's
he
what
he was coming out of the holistic doctor, Dr. Sebi. He was killed because he was killed because he had a cancer cure. And they locked him up in Honduras because he had more than $10,000 in his pocket. Which is honestly stupid to me, but I mean, hey, they knew who he was and they knew what they were doing. You feel me? With that being said, bro, like they was already after him, and then miraculously he dies in a Honduras jail. You feel me? No food, no water, no nothing. Like he was murdered basically. Like let's keep it a buck. You feel me? He was murdered.
What were you saying? You're about to hold up, LaBent's, real quick for me. Dooney, you were saying something about what Vanessa? Vanessa said.
No. Let him go ahead. She said the same thing. She believed the same thing that Dr. Sebi, right? That's it was said, but yeah, go ahead, bro. Finish that, bro.
I mean, can't nobody really prove it. You feel me? I'm sorry, I didn't really hear when you was talking. My bad. But yeah, he Nick, it trickles all the way back down to Nipsey Hussle. With Nipsey Hussle, he was about to make a Netflix documentary about Dr. Sebi.
Yes.
Around that time, and then he got shot by one of his own homeboys over what was or was not said. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Right.
But rumor has it. Yeah.
Perfect scapegoat, though.
Yeah.
Perfect scapegoat. Just
Hey,
like
did y'all watch the
JFK,
video
for
when it first
example.
came out?
Weird.
Y'all didn't see that white car? That white dude in the middle of Crenshaw. Y'all didn't see that white car?
Nuh-uh.
That supposedly,
A little random.
allegedly, that's the dude that handed Shitty Cuz the gun to shoot Nipsey with.
Wow.
Allegedly. I don't know everything. I just know a lot about a little bit.
I know this.
Well, it's
I know
funny that you
this.
say that. It's funny about LaBent's because I was.
Go ahead, bro.
It's funny that you say that. Real quick, Dooney, let me say this, and I definitely want you to add to whatever you want, because I was listening to the Hold the Court podcast last week, and they had the deputy district attorney that oversaw that case, and they said that they said that dude ended up having 2 guns on him. So, case in point, he should have been, allegedly, he shouldn't have been there to begin with, right? So why, after months and months and months, does he show back up at the right place at the right time where Nipsey's gonna be? And what was he doing with
so
as well?
Go ahead, Dooney. I know you had something to say too. Go ahead.
No, I was just tripping on the whole thing, bro. Like
how true it may be, right?
Yeah. I mean, anybody that's of color is not left to tell those great things or continue their great find or discovery, bro. That's even our black leaders, bro. Our inventors, bro.
It's sad. It's extremely sad, bro. And it's not even just about us either. You feel me? Like, the 400 years of slavery, this, that, and the third, bro. Like, I think we kind of over that. I just think they learn how to perfect it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying they as white people. I'm talking about they as the system, because it's niggas in there too. You know what I'm saying? And they in there snitching just like, you know what I'm saying? You know, they doing the same thing. Hispanics, you know what I'm saying? Indians, it's a lot of them in there. And we don't even see them. They just put what face they want to put out there so we can prejudge off of what we see. That's why I believe TV is all lies, bro. Like, for real.
But yeah,
man. I mean, like,
it's crazy being a haunted but still surviving and still thriving.
Yeah. Yep. Facts. That's why I don't want to work. You feel me? I work for me. You feel what I'm saying? I work for myself. You'd be amazed how much easier life will be. I mean, like my little cybersecurity thing, that's cool. But I'm working from home. I ain't got to get up on time for nothing. Like, I'm cool. Like, I can sign in whenever the hell I want to. Like, I'm good. Like, you feel me? I can go step outside, smoke some, whatever. You feel me? They ain't gonna say nothing. They just gonna be like, "Hey, Ben, where you at?" You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a walkie, bro, that reaches all the way from here to Hawthorne. You feel me? So if they call, I'll hear it. And I never really go too far because, like I said before, I don't really go outside like that. You feel me? I'm on the sidewalk with it.
Right.
You feel me? Ain't no need for me to be out in the streets hanging with the homies. Like, I got them. They cool, but I ain't out there with them. You feel me?
Yeah, we call that being on some grown man stuff, man.
You said what?
I said we call that being on some grown man stuff, man.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm
talking about longevity. We talking about seeing and experiencing way over there.
Yep. Love them, but I love you from a distance.
Out the way, I don't think they understand. When they say out the way, I don't think they understand what they're saying. You in the street, how you out the way?
I'm all the way out the way, big bro.
Right?
I'm gone.
Yes, sir.
And they be calling too. I can hear when evil call. Hey, nigga, when you coming to the hood? What hood? What you talking about? No, not going out there. No, no.
Right.
Oh man, you lame. I'll be that today.
Right.
We'll see who end up in the pine box and who lame. Yeah, okay.
And I'm gonna be here tomorrow.
It's so funny what people will do for a name,
Man,
or not to be what this name that someone's calling them.
that's
Like
crazy. It's
actually come up your
always
whole
something
life
little, tiny this,
being affected
big,
by
big
this,
such and such.
you know,
Like, bro.
their peer pressure all the way until in their 60s and 70s. You're still going through peer pressure, right?
Yeah, facts.
Crazy, bro.
Big facts.
That's
Yeah,
oh,
see, what was crazy
That's wild.
again a little bit.
You can't even grow up if you're doing that
Go
at
ahead, Mike.
70. I was just saying to what Dooney was saying, if you're in your 60s and 70s and still looking, being affected by peer pressure, like, what are you doing? Like, you never grew up. You never left adolescence really at that point. And you're supposed to be in
growth has nothing to do with age, bro.
Yeah, facts. Big facts. You know what my grandmother used to tell me about that too, which is extremely important to me. My grandmother told me, especially of a melanated man's expectancy to live, right? Number one, number two, she was like, you don't really start to learn and live until you start to die as a black man, right? So 40, you really start learning the world, right? Around 50, 60, that's when you start to die. Now, everything that you did as a youngin', as a melanated person, as melanated people allegedly do, we begin to die around that age. You feel me? That's what my grandmother taught me. I don't know exactly how true that is because I've never been in that predicament just yet, but yeah, from what I've seen, she was right. We hitting you with some deep stuff, Mikey.
it makes you think. It really does. It really does. Because again, from what we were talking about earlier, just in general, when the world or society, or like you were saying, the powers that want to be try to set up the system and design it as such, and you see that working, not on you. I'm just saying, but when you can view other aspects of your surroundings and you see that shit working, it's like, goddamn, that shit is working. But at the same time, I think it's an enlightening experience for you as an individual when you do notice it, and also notice that you're not playing that game. You're playing.
And I'm out the way with it too.
I mean,
all the way. Like it's nothing in this world that somebody can tell me that they believe that I'm doing wrong, that I know I'm doing right. And it's a crucial way to say it. And it may sound unhumble to certain people, but like I said, I'm humble, but I'm unhumble at the same time. I'm real cautious of what I know. Like whatever is in my head and in my soul, that's a for sure thing that I know. Can't nobody tell me nothing about it.
Right.
I've seen it, I've heard it, and I know it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And it's like you telling me that there's no clouds in the sky right now. I already saw it. Too late. Like I know what's coming if I step outside. I know what's going on. It's cold outside. No, it's not. It's hot as hell. Like it's you can't ping pong my brain. Like I'm not doing it. You feel me? But yeah, that's just to go along with the mentality that I hone, bro. Like that's how I think every day when I wake up. Thank you, God, for waking me up. I appreciate it because I could have died in my sleep. You never know. As young as I am, as old as I am, who cares how old you are? God don't. If he wants you one of his strongest soldiers, he call you. That's it, bro. It's a wrap.
Right.
Ain't no turning back. Now, to go along with the whole story and what we've been talking about, that's why I don't put myself in certain positions. You feel me? Like I walk light because I don't want to piss the ground off.
Right.
Like I'll be outside with you, but I got curfew. Nigga.
So funny.
I put my cell phone curfew. You feel me? I'm gone at a certain time. I'm out of here. I'm out, bro. That's it. That's it, and that's all, bro. I'm out. As soon as I hear somebody go, hey, oh yeah, it's time to go. I'm out. Yep. Don't. But yeah, man, that's the way I think.
I got a question for the both of you. I want to go back to something that we talked about like 10, 15 minutes ago. When you brought up the new black party, the splinter of the black party in like Boston. Dooney mentioned Detroit. I'm in Philadelphia. I came across this on my feed today. I don't know how true it is. So again, this is speculative, people, but I'm curious on your thoughts. I definitely have my thoughts on it. And we know why that party, you know, that new Black Panther party is out and about these days. It's ICE going on in the country right now. I scrolled across something today where it said, I want to say it was the mayor. I don't know if it was the mayor of LA or the mayor of Compton that basically called a meeting for gang leaders from different gangs and different everything to come here and like damn near almost prepare. Dooney, to what you were talking about, right? Like we've always got to be prepared, right? And getting the soldiers ready, you know, because when you look at the Second Amendment that the forefathers of this country did implement, it was really for damn near things that are going on today, right? Especially when you look at the ICE, and it's not even just ICE, because you know, ICE is on the grander scale, but things like that are going on and have been going on with even like the local police, LAPD, for example, just to use that as an example, right? But I don't know. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on something like that, or even just and what I mean by something happening, like the mayor of Compton, even just reaching out to gang leaders, being like, "Yo, let's sit down and have a conversation because we might have to be we might have to be really ready to like go to war against like ICE, for example." I'm genuinely curious.
What gang leaders is he reaching out to about that? Because he wasn't reaching out every day to about us being murdered every day in the streets, and ain't nobody reaching out,
bro.
I mean, what are you talking about? Like, yeah,
I was about to ask the same question. Who the hell
whole life, the whole 55 years of my life, they've been murdered in the streets, and ain't nobody reaching out. So, who are you reaching out to?
Exactly.
And it's funny. So I'm gonna respectfully stop both of you there, and here's why. He'll come back in. I'll ask this again when he comes back in. But the reason I asked that, Dooney, is it's very similar, and I don't know if we were talking about it on the live with Emmanuel earlier, or if it was when you and I hopped off and you and I were just talking. But when we were talking about the Grammys last night, right? Like everybody always wants to. Here, I'm gonna run that back. LaBent's,
yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me? All right, so I'm gonna run that back real quick. So the reason I asked that question is very similar to a conversation that Dooney and I were having earlier today, together, and it was on the flip side of, you know, the mayor of Compton allegedly, speculatively calling the gang members together. Last night, I didn't watch the Grammys, but I did see the part where Bad Bunny, when he had his acceptance speech for winning his Grammy, he called out ICE, and everybody, all the celebrities stood up and they were clapping. So I told Dooney, I said, are those same celebrities, when they had the spotlight on them and the camera on them, that were standing up when he said that, are those motherfuckers going to come out today and like take even 15 seconds on their big ass platform with millions and millions and millions of followers to actually come out and say that?
They're gonna do that at the award show to make it seem like they're doing something, but they ain't. Nah. No.
But it ain't.
And that's why.
But who do it? You guys in our realm, they're not even acting like they doing nothing. If they was doing something, we would know it. Yeah. So who are they acting like they're doing?
It'll be an impact. It'll be an impact, right?
Yeah, we'll know it. So we don't have to see them clapping or saying anything or none of that, you know. But they may clap for ICE.
What I just said earlier, big bro.
Right?
TV is a lie. It's a whole lie, bro. They gonna come up there and be all tearful and shit, like talking about some ICE, fuck ICE, this and that. Everybody go crazy. Oh yeah, fuck ICE. Next day, you don't hear nothing from these people.
They're back at their mansion.
Damn thing. Nothing.
Escargot.
Look, wasn't the awards just yesterday? Where they at today? Where they at? Where they go? They go now. Come on, bro.
And that's exactly why I brought that up, because it's two opposite ends of the spectrum, right? You literally have a speculation that you got a mayor of Compton calling all the gang leaders together to get prepared to go to war with ICE, and then last night you have Hollywood doing it from their two completely opposite ends of the coin. But if you go look anywhere along the way, it's going to be the same shit, right? So is it fair to say? Is it fair to say that people will just do shit because they either want the pat on the back, or because the camera's on them, or they're looking for a fucking cookie or part?
To Dooney's point again, where they at though, and who they talking to? Cause I ain't seen nothing.
So they ain't talking to us.
Yeah, exactly. They ain't talking to nobody. People that's actually trying to do positive stuff with the platform, like you. You know what I'm saying? Like Dooney, like me, for example. Like I'm spreading love and laughter and shit like that. You feel me? I don't necessarily talk about politics, but when I do, it gets a little deep because I feel for it. I just never really talk about it. You feel me? But I see what the hell going on. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So when Dooney said what he said, and the questions that you got, Mikey, bro, is everything is valid. Everything is very valid. Because I see none of these people. They ain't never outside. Let's keep it $150. Like, they ain't never here with us amongst the people. And the people who are amongst the people end up dead. How, Sway?
Yep.
How? Make it make sense.
They say things has changed. No, the clothes has changed. The garments changed. That's it.
Okay. Times ain't changed though. Nah. Time never changed. Nah.
Bro.
It'll go tick, but it'll always end up the same time another day.
Stop playing. Stop acting. We ain't acting.
Well, it's true because you just that's exactly what I was going to say though, Dooney. Like on the flip side, when we were talking earlier, I forget exactly. We were talking about the system being designed the way that it is, right? Let's talk about right quick. And we got about 10 minutes or so, 10-minute countdown, just to put us all on notice. When you look back to what slavery was, pre 1865, right? Even leading up to where we are today, I think it's fair to say that shit like that, oppression and suppression of melanated individuals is still 100% very much happening, and it's happening in a different way. Why? Right? And here's what I mean by that. Because you clearly can't do, you clear legally anyway, you cannot do what was being done pre-1865, okay? So what happens 100 and some odd years later that we are? How can you do that? Well, you can still have modern day slavery through
laws,
financial and economic laws and oppression, and designing the system where they just gotta stay down and building that crabs in the barrel type of mentality, letting people take themselves. Like so they adapted. Like the powers that want to be just adapted. I got something
very important to say to that, because the system goes round and round. You feel me? It goes round and round. And Dooney, I'm pretty sure you probably on the same wavelength, bro. If you really think about slavery and how they was like in the beginning stages of power and keeping people under their thumb, right? Now, it's like if you really look at it closely, it's like a nigga going to jail because he's a criminal, correct? Mm-hmm. But jail only turns you into a better criminal, right? Mm-hmm. If you really think about it, because think about Monstio. I don't think that he belongs where he's at.
Right.
But where he's at, this nigga got a doctorate in prison. Let's talk about that, bro. How, Sway? You ain't got nothing but time to sit down and think, not about what you did, but about how you gonna get away with it the next time type shit. I'm not saying he's doing that. You feel me? But at the same time, like, That's how they think. You feel what I'm talking about? That's how, like, the police, government, that's how they think.
David, he is the biggest threat. He would have been home more if he was in there tearing that motherfucker up, bro.
Exactly. And what are you doing? What are you doing though? What are you doing?
If he was in there tearing that motherfucker up when he get out here, he's gonna do something to go right back.
Exactly.
They know
this man. Free Monster Yo, bro. Free Monster Yo.
His threat is his mind, bro.
Yeah.
I went through the same thing with him, bro, as he did. I did 30 years, bro.
Damn.
For nothing, bro. You understand what
I'm saying, Mikey?
I helped change the law. I had to change that because I was being held accountable for something I didn't do. Period. Right?
Same here, bro. I served my little 8 in the county. You feel me? For nothing.
You have to remember
for a damn train ticket.
The same people that their whole career they spent locking you up, police department, sheriffs, DAs, and all them. Those are the people that you got to go before to be found suitable.
Right. Now, when we don't hold these people accountable,
be more educated
what they do, become better criminals.
No. They know he not. If he's a better criminal,
not him. I'm talking about the people that we supposed to be holding accountable. They the ones that's being better criminals.
Yeah. They understand exactly who Monster Yo is.
Yep.
They understand the impact he's going to have.
Exactly. He already got it from behind bars, bro. That's crazy work.
It's going to take someone that believes that he should be out and infecting the world in order for him to be found suitable, bro.
But you got to let him out.
That's going to happen. It took, like, for me, I had 8 board hearings, bro. And I never had one of the same board members. So who was gauging my growth and my change to say that I'm suitable for parole? I was seeing 2 new people every time.
Damn, hell no, bro.
So, and you got to convince both them people that you can live next door to them or to their family. And whatever bias they have, it doesn't go out left outside the door in the boardroom, bro. They bring that bias in there and they say, how dare you, Negro, be more educated than I am or speak more educated than I do. You ain't got to be committing no crime, bro, to be found unsuitable, bro.
See what I'm saying?
You have to show that you got a brain and no one controls it but you, and you remain the threat now.
Bruh.
But I get it.
Man, so you say to me all the time, this man talk to me fast, not slow.
I've been through it.
Correct.
I've been through it, so I know we can get him home, dog.
Yeah.
We gonna free Monster Yo.
We just gotta keep pushing. Free Monster Yo.
Bro, people can be touched, bro.
Yep.
By good people, bro. There's good people in there. We just gotta find them, bro.
Exactly. And I don't know. I don't even remember how I stumbled across Monster Yo, but I think I shot him a text. It was a song that I heard. This was like a few years back, bro. Like years, maybe like 3, 4, something around there. And I didn't even know he was in prison. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Until he called me. Like he actually called me. I was like, damn, they got phones in jail. Right? Like, what the fuck? But that surprised me because he FaceTimed me, bro. He was like, "What's up, little bro?" Because we from the same place, Long Beach, California. You feel me? Like we from the same spot, and we was just like, bro, we just shot the shit for like hours on end, bro. Like I was like, so bro, why you in there? He told me the whole story. He told me about his whole background, what he trying to do. You feel me? The books he wrote. You feel me? The parties and shit. Not parties, but the concerts that he throwing for the youth. You feel me? In Long Beach. You feel me? Where they actually can get a platform and have fans and, you know, in their own hood. Bro, this man doing more.
He had a pre-Grammys party this weekend. He like sponsored and threw a pre-Grammys party this weekend, bro.
Bruh. Come on, bro. Yes, who does that?
Like, who does that?
Like, first, not who, because we know who. But how?
But that speaks to his point too, though. Like, if he could do that for them there, imagine what is
they don't want to see it
when they do let them out.
Let me tell you what the board told me. At my 7th board hearing before my 8th, they said you have more influence on the streets than people on the streets have influence. I said so,
but they don't hear them.
I'm saying, I'm saying when you say that to me, it's good influence though. If I was going to do something bad, I would be doing something bad with that influence. So you don't want me out there doing good.
Yeah, because it's like a dirty mechanic, bro. They want you to keep coming.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Just so you can keep coming back.
Yep.
Yes, sir. And they don't want you to get out there and stop nobody else from coming.
Nope, because then what? Now
you're
the real threat.
Man, modern day slave plantation, bro.
What's going on.
Do you know when I was yesterday years old, bro. My first time doing my little stuff, right? I never knew that we had to pay probation reparations. I never knew that. We have to pay them to babysit us. That's some bullshit. Like, bro, I was like 14 when I figured that out. I said, hell no, ain't no way, bro. Like, I'm paying you for me to be locked up. Bro, that's dirt.
Company out there, man. So yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
All right,
hey, Google, stop.
Go ahead, Dooney.
We're gonna have to make sure we link up, bro.
Absolutely.
We're gonna make sure we link up, bro.
Absolutely, bro.
You gotta come back, bro.
I'm gonna make sure I connect you guys. I'll exchange numbers and Instagrams, and I'm about to give you both final words. But here's where I want to end this discussion that we've been having today, because it's a very important one. And it's one that we are gonna keep on having in some way, shape, or form. But I bet when we talked Thursday night or Friday night, whatever it was, this topic came up, and I want to leave this for the audience, whether you're watching live or you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, or you're hearing it when we come to your favorite listening podcast platform. In 1865, what ended? Slavery. Slavery ended. Also in 1865, what began? The police force.
That's the militia, bro.
I ain't even gonna say
Think about that, followers.
That's called the militia, bro. They banned the militia and created the police department, bro.
Yeah. Which one?
Like, and outsiders, I want y'all to think about that one.
Like I said, like look. Like Dooney said, which ones is he talking to? Because he ain't talking to them. He ain't talking to the real ones.
Right.
Who they talking to?
And as a matter of fact, I mean, Mike, I really don't even believe that in 1865 we were slaves, bro. I'm still waiting to see them slave ships we brought over here. You keep every other ship in this motherfucker. Let me see them slave ships. You know what I mean? Before you start trying to brainwash us. That's when you started your brainwashing, right? And we became more woken at that time. But nah, man, I don't even buy that slavery stuff, bro. I just don't see my people going for that, bro. I just don't see them just like whip me and we ain't like you can't come just whoop me, bro. And I ain't, no, that's not no. I wouldn't know way too many people.
That right there is a whole conversation for a whole nother podcast, bro. I promise you. Because it's a lot to be talked about with that. You ain't just gonna whoop me, bro.
Part two.
That's gonna be a whole negative.
We'll have a part two. All right. With that said, Dooney, any additional final thoughts or final words before we give LaBent's the final words on the show?
Man, thank you, bro, for renewing my hope, man. I needed to be able to play this back for some young brothers, bro, and for some older cats, bro. Yeah. If this young king is able to be at this place right now, don't say I'm there because of where I've been. Yeah. Because he ain't been there. He did it where he was at. the same place y'all was at. So you have this, you have no excuse, bro. And you having the perfect example, bro. And I appreciate you for being that, King. I want to give you yours right now. You know what I mean? I give them to you right now. Stay on that path, man. Let's stay in touch, bro. And let's keep infecting people. Keep infecting people with that energy and that truth, bro.
Yeah, bro. For real.
Your
For real.
truth, bro.
Appreciate
Yeah, for sure.
you. And
there you go. LaBent's, final words, final
hey,
thoughts for the outsiders,
one
whether they're
time for the
watching
one
live or watching
time,
this or
Mikey, I
listening.
just want to thank you for having me on the show, bro. It's been a pleasure. And man, my dude, listen, we definitely gonna stay in touch for
Yes,
sure,
sir.
man. I see.
As soon as we have this conversation, I'm
Yeah,
sending
bro.
numbers
Like
to
I
both
see
of you.
your
sir.
Be
mindset.
logged
Well,
in.
you feel I might be a lot younger than you or whatever the case may be, bro. But we thinking the same way.
You
And
can
the
sit
same,
on
like,
the fish
we
bank,
standing
bro.
for the same things, bro. Like, and
You
I
can sit on the
appreciate that.
fish bank, homie.
Yeah. For real, bro. You already know what it is. For real, man. But
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
you got the Instagram, bro. Follow me, bro. We can switch numbers or Mikey P.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir. We're going to
saying?
switch
However
numbers
that
after
works,
this,
bro. But
bro.
yeah,
I literally in the group text as
absolutely.
soon as I get off this.
Yes,
That way,
sir.
you guys just have each other's information. That way, you can stay locked in that way. But nah, bro, thank you for the conversation. It's always a pleasure to be able to get to talk to you and to be able to share, which pretty
Yeah,
much our conversations are very similar to what we had today. And we were able to bring, of course,
yeah.
Dooney into that conversation. And thank you for your time and sharing your story and your experiences. This is only part one, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
This is only part one. Where LaBent is back. You better believe that shit. And with that said, I will say this. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for always tuning in live with us. If you're watching this after the fact with the We Outside live cast, which it's real, it's raw, it's authentic. So I'm gonna end it like this, just the same way I started. If you are rocking with the real conversation, then you need to be locked in with this situation because we are outside. We are talking some real shit. There's never a script. We just get on, have some real, authentic, and organic human conversation. And that's exactly what we did tonight with both my brothers out here. So thank both of you for being a part of it.
For sure, for sure. Smart talk. We call that smart talk.
You funny, bro. You funny. I'll